What up, homies? You crazy Canadians back here again with our Malibu shitbox car and stuffed some engine stuff inside of it, and we're back again. We got our fuel lines cleaned out, fucking mint. But before we get into that, you guys don't know how Canadians use tools, so I'm gonna educate you real quick. Any size wrench, also hammer. Twisty wrench, also hammer. Bead rolling pliers, also hammer. Hammer, big fucking hammer. Pry hammer, pry chisel. Slidey hammer. Manual feed metal glue gun. Automatic hacksaw. I know it's rusted, but I can still get it. This is a pry bar, a long hammer, a measuring device. And then when all else fails, anything can be a hammer. Hammer, hammer, hammer. Already used it as a hammer. Hammer, hammer, hammer. So Mr. Arizona, if you can't find the right tool in this garage, you don't deserve to be around a car. I just realized, spoolie up performance, you're pretty much Julian, man. With your big muscles and stuff. I need like an extra inch. I can't reach. I forgot to mention, new turbo for the Mustang is coming post-coronavirus. If I can't beat you with my car, I'm gonna beat you by infecting your face with my virus. Wait a minute, can we put that in like for sale ads now? Like, these two turbos here were pre-coronavirus? Could you be like, for sale, 2 GT35s pre-coronavirus? So you can actually charge more than you paid. You can make profit. I don't know if someone parked this car in a field or went drifting or something, but it smells like someone undercoated it with horse shit. I'm under here like scraping my elbows. Oh. Also, China, if you're gonna go ahead and copy every damn thing that the US does, at least you can make things the same size. This is a 6AN wrench. That's a 6AN fitting. It does not even come close to fitting. What the hell's going on here? You done fucked up, China! So now we gotta use our any size hammer to tighten this fitting. Also, I'm gonna title this video, Repairing a Salvage Malibu. Because that's all y'all wanna see nowadays. Just some dude buying a salvage car and putting bodywork into it. Look at me, I bought a new headlight for my F-150 that I broke. I'm just salty because them getting all the views and I'm all like, what the hell, man? I'll show you my wiener on cam for like $3. If you don't use an impact gun on unnecessary bolts, are you actually a mechanic? Nailed it. I just realized I'm probably yelling at you guys and you guys are probably like, geez, why are you yelling at me? Practice what you preach. What's a good name for this doohickey? Yeah, we could all call it a drill. Yeah, let's just go ahead and call it a drill. Ooh, yeah. Let me just go drill something. No, what? I don't know. Give me a good name down below. It's so dull. What's funny is I have a drill press over there. Maybe I should drill a smaller size first. That's the worst part about buying Canadian Tire one-time use drill bits. They suck. Also, whoever gets the best name, I'm gonna pin that comment. So, you be famous. What in the Jesus happened there? Is everything just dull? What's going on here? Well, fuel system's done. And you know it's gonna be fast because it says fast on it. So you can't not be fast when it says fast and like hot rod red. That's just like steal your girl stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and take that exhaust off there, eh? And we're gonna get it welded up. And you might be thinking to yourself, Kyle, you Canadians can weld? And my response to you would be, we just do it to keep warm. We just do it to keep warm. Cold all the time. Oh boy. So we'll get set up here. First, we'll replace our aluminum 8 cup with our FUPA 12 cup because essentially more gas means more ass, right? And I mean, it depends. There's a limit to ass. You don't want too much ass. But I mean, you definitely want some. Because if there's no ass, there's no clapping them cheeks. And before we done fuck it up, we'll turn our manual feed glue gun on stainless so I don't try and AC weld this. Let's go! Go Pro! Damn it, Kyle! We ran out of argon on the front side. That's why it looks like turds right there. I was like, why is this coming out so shit? Then I listened to my torch and there was nothing coming out, so kind of messed that up. But we got Tiggy with it. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Getting Tiggy with it. We got a new laptop. I needed something I could edit with on the road because I didn't have anything currently. I use a desktop to edit all my videos. And we might have went a little bit crazy with it. I did buy a ROG Strix. And anybody who knows computers, this is like a gaming laptop. I paid way too much for it. But it's currently spec'd higher than my computer is downstairs. So we should be able to edit with this thing on the road. And now, because I'm such a piece of shit, we're going to go to the garage. It's like 6 days later than it was the last video I took, but that's because I had to work like a normal human being. And I got a preview for you in this box as soon as I get rid of this cool cat. From Mr. Black Sheep Industries himself. We got the coronavirus in a box. That's the new Mustang Turbo. And we got all kinds of V-bands. If you're looking for V-bands in Canada, blacksheepindustriesinc.ca, down below. Winter shrinkage is real, man. And I believe, as a hard-working, tax-paying Canadian, you should be able to measure from your butthole when it's below -0 outside. Yep, I said it. Also, look at my R8. It's not R8, but one day it will be. Memento of truth, though. That's like another language for like moment of truth. Come on, Daddy. No, 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 no. You better friggin' get in there. Hey! It fits. How well it fits, I do not even know. Yeah, they fit! Perfect! Tokyo, being the nice slave that he is, went and filled our argon bottle, so now we can finish off our exhaust pipe that we left here for like 6 days and get that on there right meow. Gotta get our back purge going here, so and we'll see if we can weld over the garbage that we welded last time, because it was pretty garbage. It's all welded up. It's not very consistent, if I have to say so myself, but we are getting better with like all of it pretty much. I did mark out where I want to put an O2 bung because we have to put our wideband sensor in this, so I'm gonna drill this and then weld a bung in there also. So obviously our exhaust is not done, obviously. I mean, if it went through the hood it'd be done, but it's not. No! My battery's dead! However, step bits will save your life. Get some. Where my V-Scrabbays at? I found you. Now we're at the shitty part. I've been regretting this part all week. We gotta take mostly everything off to lift the engine up. That way we can get the oil pan off and put our 2 return bungs in there. I already have them marked. We just have to get under there and do the work is the problem. Wouldn't it be cool if I could just be one of those YouTubers who just films the other guy doing it all the time? Not a chance, Kyle. But the oil pan is. we defeated you. There's a bit of like milky oil in the bottom of this, but it did mark where we gotta drill through. Turns out it's right by the baffles. Also, one thing I don't understand about you guys is the bungs don't need to be higher than the oil level. The only thing that needs to be higher than the oil level is the return on the turbo side, because it's just gonna go down the line until it gets to the oil level anyways. It's not gonna like back up the line unless you got like really shit crankcase ventilation, then maybe. Jeez, now I gotta find the fittings. We got so much shit laying around, I have no idea where I put them. The thing is, living in Canada, you always order extra and beforehand because it always shows up late. So we have boxes literally everywhere for this build now. Up here, over there. And I gotta go digging for 2 weld-in AN fittings. I done fucked up. I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm Hulk Hogan, hey there brother. I didn't say like him because I'm not a man enough, but I tried. This may be them, however, I did realize that I ordered some dash 12 ones, so we have to see if these are actually dash 10. If they're not, ooh, they are. They're the right ones, so we got our bungs. We just gotta weld them in place. Literally just gotta put all the shavings in the pan and then clean it up after. Oh, we getting so high right now! I think my plan here, like 1, not to mess it up, but 2, I think I want to try and weld it from the inside. Put that right there, just weld in the inside right here. That one went too far, but we gotta set up our weldy for aluminum, so bye Fupa cup, the game changer cheater cup. What if I tack weld it on the outside? Well, let's see if this is gonna work out as planned now. You know what, just for extra insurance, I'm probably better off welding it on the outside as well. Boom! Welded outside and inside on both sides. I just welded it both sides because I don't want any leaks. The leaks are bad. And someone mentioned it in last video in the comments, and I was like, dang, you're right, man. You're at that point now where 10% of the work is taking 90% of the time. I'm like, damn, you're right, man. Damn, you're right. The last dickhead put RTV all over a gasket that didn't need it, and now I gotta scrape it all off. You just need a little bit at the corner seams where the seams are, man. But no, I'll show you. Yep, it's like in the oil holes too. Dude, calm down, you didn't need to do that. No wonder everything takes so long around here. Like, I even noticed this side, it's like, this is all RTV. This black shit everywhere here. You didn't need to put it everywhere. That's what this little rubber piece is for, dude. Like, it won't even come off here. Sorry, internet, we need to get some gasket off. Because that stupid ass gasket on a gasket that didn't need gasket! I can't I've been down here for like at least an hour now. There was that much on here.
Long enough to grow a mustache anyway.
Puberty's finally kicking in. Sharpening a pry bar works pretty good as a gasket scraper. However, I gotta be careful not to gouge it.
But I mean, the real question is, what's the difference between a pry bar and a hammer?
Nothing.
Because everything's a hammer?
Everything is a goddamn hammer, if you want it to be. So this might be a hammer that I'm using here.
100% is a hammer.
Look at it! Why so much gasket? Sad panda.
So how can we take that off, Kyle?
We done fucked up. We forgot to put the windage tray back in, or the little baffle back in the pan, so I already had this bolted all the way up. And take it off, put that back in. My shoulders get sore down here. Like having to lift stuff, like lift my own arms. Because I'm just so large, right? And I got so much mass and muscle. Yeah. Lifting my own arms gets heavy after a while.
Jesus Christ.
What? What do you got? Oh, the light? Yeah, you don't have to. Bruh, just turn it off.
What I'm doing. Can't see shit. Let's just turn off.
Alright, we got the pan back in, the engine back on the thing. We're going to put the manifolds on with some gaskets so we can build our feed and return lines. Now, Tokyo was just saying that the turbos are mini and he's not sure if it can keep up to like about one turbo. So here's an analogy for you. Let's just consider these turbos midgets. This is the analogy. One midget versus a tall normal person. You're not going to win, right? But if you got two midgets, they're going to kick the shit out of one bigger person. Maybe. I don't know. I can't fight two midgets.
So this bitch is going down?
Yeah, so it's the fight of the big person versus two midgets, basically. I hope no one's offended. I'm just having fun. Actually, I don't even care.
And if you're a midget, can we use you for bowling? Because we bowl now.
We bowl.
Work it.
We might have to caulk this housing. Shave down that bolt. Let's just see. Let's just go ahead and see if we mess this one up too, Kyle. Always messing things up. I'm one of those guys who couldn't even put together a bolt together kit.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, look at the shitty fab work you've done thus far.
Oh, dude. Dude! What goes on?
Look, buddy, look.
Dude!
Some boy you are, Kyle.
It's just an ICT billet adapter to a GIC 10 and to the turbo oil drain. And then we got our feed there, so we can throw this bitch back on. Do it, slave.
It's not recording unless you press the record
Do
button.
it, slave.
What size bolts?
Right there.
So all the parts in the car are sourced directly from good American suppliers.
Support America.
Support America. Not China Bay. Yeah, these are the custom pre-coronavirus accessories.
So yeah, just in case you're wondering.
High turbo. Kyle's just fabbing up the drain lines. Some dash 10.
Yep. Putting the return lines on first, and then we'll build our feed lines. Yeah, that one's built.
Already drains back into the pan?
Yeah, we have to clean it out.
Oh yeah.
So we'll spit in it a couple times,
Yeah.
and then
And just use your pinky.
yeah, it's just been one of those days where today has been like super tedious, and I want to be further along than I was, and I wanted to be closer to starting it than I am right now, but that whole 90-10 thing where 90% of your time is on 10% of the things. Daddy friggin' Cal hooked us up, and he repinned our injector harness.
So these are all ready to go for the decapped 78-pound truck injectors from Performance Fuel Injection.
Yep.
He was nice enough to send injectors for the old Malibu with clips.
What do we need to start this thing? We need some oil in it.
It needs oil.
Some oil feed lines.
The ECM needs to be powered.
That's what it is, yeah.
And then the fuel pump needs to be powered as well. But
and
really,
the starter bolted in and wire run to the starter. And we'll just so what we'll do is we'll get, I'm not going to say we're going to rig it up, but we're going to rig it up. And we're going to use battery cables, booster cables. So run like one set of booster cables to the back and then one to the starter, and then we'll just put the battery on the floor up here just to start it. And then if everything goes long, you just boot the fuck out of the battery so the cables fall off.
yeah, it'd be good to, well, it's probably going to take a little bit of time too. Once you feed the Holly power to set it up and get a base map for it.
Yeah, base map stuff. So I have my laptop here also. My permanent laptop since I bought a new one.
Because fork knife takes over life?
No, because I need something to edit on, which is a big thing.
I don't know how you do anything without two monitors. Like how you did for so long without two monitors.
Yeah, I have two monitors now, but I needed something I could edit on the road was the big thing. So if we I didn't tell anybody. We're going
What?
to Texas 2K.
Where are you going on the road, Kyle?
We're going to Texas 2K, so if we want to edit anything there, then
Who are we going to Texas 2K with, Kyle?
AFR Auto Works. And I also might be redriving the Supra. So the Supra that was on the channel, I might be behind the wheel of it. So don't crash it, Kyle.
In Texas.
In Texas.
To try and reset the stock bottom end world record
Yes.
in a Mark IV Supra.
So currently we've been 897 at 155 in that car, and it's still on the stock pistons and rods. So good track prep, good elevation,
good DA.
Good DA. We've been at 3,000 feet for a long time. We might be able to break it like mid-8s, I think, which would be sick. Awesome! I fucking love it! My adapters I ordered, -3, yep. Part number was -4, sent -3 fittings. I love it. Maybe we can get a 4 to 3. That'd be okay, I guess. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm going home. So, sorry for the shorter episode. I'll be back tomorrow with a new plan. We'll get it figured out and we'll get it running. I know I've said that a million times, but I'm an asshole like that. So, peace easy and get that V. Yeah.